Hi everyone, I'm Emma and this is my book YouTube channel, and here will be talking about different booktok books, its reading, what it's about and everything. So yeah, stay here and enjoy the show. Okay, so today we will be reading different booktok books, and yeah, it will be just my honest opinion and my honest reading, what's about and everything, because honestly I didn't enjoy every first book of booktok because there are different reasons why I didn't like it. Maybe the plot, how it started and everything. Okay, so the first book that I want to talk about and share my opinion and rate it is The Naturals from Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Honestly, I've never been a fan of reading cold cases, murders, or something like that. I've never been this type of genres. But since I've read this one, oh my god, that's just, oh my god. The book is about 5 teenagers. Each of the teenager has a different superpower. Like for example, mind reading or finding out the lies, reading people, emotions and something like that. And honestly, I found that really like, I was like, it's a detective, and like I was like, oh my god, we have that in a detective. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'll read that because I'm more in fantasy and romantasy books. So yeah, so this book has different cold cases that need to be solved, but there is one specific cold case that everyone is so focused on, especially the protagonist, which is named Cassie. It was a case about her dead mother that was murdered, and they were never able to solve this. But was she really murdered, or was it just an invented story? So yeah, I like this book very much, and it's just, oh my god, I was like, yes. Okay, the first pages were like, I was like confused and I didn't know what was happening. Okay, sorry about that. But then throughout the book I was like, oh my god, this is so good. It was like, it's like a really good one. And I started reading like non-stop, and I read it through one day, in one sitting. And there were so many plot twists that, oh my gosh. So I really recommend this book. I rated 5 out of 5. So right now I choose more like a heart-wrenching book, and I think that you know what book is it. Okay, that's a little life. Yep, it's heart-wrenching, yes. I loved the book, but I didn't like the start of the book. Like, I was like, oh my god, why is it so boring? I was like, okay, I was in a reading slump because of that book, but then I forced myself to read it, and oh my god, I cried literally rivers at the end. The main one is Jude, and yeah, that's the one you see on the cover. Poor baby, he wouldn't love the cover. He didn't like being vulnerable. Back to the book. This book is basically about 4 teenagers that go to college and try to reach their success, dreams, build life and everything. But obviously there are difficulties in their lives, more like depression, mental health and everything. Looks like we have a company, right? Say hi. Charlie. This is Charlie. By the way, oh no, he wants to go. So at the end of the book, oh my god, I was crying rivers. I was bailing out my eyes. So if you want a good cry, then I recommend you this one. Okay, but honestly, I'd read this book like 4 stars out of 5 just because of the reading slump I had at the start because it was boring. But the rest of the book was just amazing. But the next book we'll talk about is by Holly Black and is The Cruel Prince. I read it like 2 years ago, I think. That book, yes, my appearance series. Okay, so the main plot is more like political, but there's a subplot of romance. They were sworn enemies, but we know how that turns out after all, right? And yes. So The Cruel Prince is about a fairy world. It's about fairy world and a human world, where there are different creatures. Like ones with the tail, like Carden is a main character. Duarte is a human. She ends up in the fairy world. Oh, and by the way, you'll understand all the covers, especially the one of Queen of Nothing. So my rating of this book is 5 out of 5. I love this one, and honestly, I'm not the type of reader who rereads their books, but I would reread this one. Okay, so the next book we're gonna talk about is by Chloe Walsh, and it's the Binding 13 series. It talks about different teenagers that are going through a lot, like mental health, drug addict, home abuse, and everything. And honestly, it was the most heart-wrenching series I've ever read. My favorite book so far is Binding 13, the first one. I was like, oh my god, it's about Johnny and Shannon, and oh my god, I love their story. I can't get over them. So Shannon lives in an abusive house, and Johnny thinks that his sport is everything and that's what he's worth. Honestly, I think that the Binding 13 would be that thin if Johnny wouldn't talk about his balls every single page. You know, in the booktok fandom, we always find that sentence, Johnny was asleep. I never understood the meaning of it until I reached that page. She just confessed about something important going on through her life, and then there's bam, Johnny was asleep.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
I was like, I threw my book all the way along. Like, dude, are you serious? Nah. I wanted to die in that moment, but yeah. Anyways, I love this book so much. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Like, yes. Yes. Tell me all that you want, but this book, 5 out of 10. Okay, now let's read Twisted Love by Anna Huang. I've read it like last year, and honestly, I loved it. But don't kill me, please. I expected way much better. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. I mean, yeah, the story of Ava and Alex is like really good, but I think it's like over dramatic, I don't know how you explain, but if you get it, you get it. You know, it's not the most realistic relationship I've read about. Like, dude, let's not talk about the singing scene in London. Dude, I'm getting out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, let's talk about the phone call. Honestly, I was shocked by the phone scene and the apple picking scene. Like, oh my god, you're serious right now? You know, and I honestly think, I was like thinking about the color of the covers. Why Anna Huang would choose blue color for Twisted Love. Like, love is red. I was thinking, like, because of Ava's trauma, like from drowning in the lake, where there's a big plot twist, in fact, I think that's why she chose to put it blue. That makes sense, I think. So yeah, I like that book so far, but I was expecting a little more. Yeah, so I'll give it 4.5 out of 5. The last book I'm gonna talk about is A Court of Thorns and Roses, Actor. Honestly, I've heard so much hate on the first book, like it's boring, it's hard to get through it, but honestly, I found it quite intriguing and interesting. Like, dude, it's not that bad. And okay, so yeah, let's go back to the book. It's about fairies and human world that are more like enemies. So there are different courts, but my favorite court is Court of Night. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in the first book, I really loved Tamlin, but I was just a newbie. Tamlin, now I like, dude, why the hell did he do that? Okay, I loved him so much. Yeah, he treated Feyre well, but he acted like it was a child. Dude, she's not a child. Like, oh my god, no. No. I wouldn't want Tamlin in my life. This message is for whoever is reading A Court of Thorns and Roses for the first time. You will love Tamlin at first, but then goodbye, especially from the second book. I love this series so much, and I really love the second book. And yeah, I really recommend this series. It's like there are different plot twists, and especially there's my love, Rhys. Oh my god, recent. I'm gonna get on my knees for you, honestly. Yes, I need a reason in my life. Let's talk about the way Rhys saves Feyre.
Aww.
Are you serious right now? And while Tamlin did almost nothing for her, Rhys risked his life. Dude, you didn't even know her like that well. Okay, so yeah, the first book is like, I love this one. Like, the second one is definitely way better, but the first one isn't that bad either. So yeah, I recommend the first book. My rating of this book is
A few moments later.
4 stars out of 5. Okay, so for today that's it. I know that not every reader will agree with me, especially for the Twisted Love one. I know that for sure. But hey, everyone has their tastes and loves their books in a different way. So yeah, that's it. Love ya. Bye. Oh.
Wait a minute.
Be there for the next YouTube video. Love you.